Welcome back, my dear student. In this lecture here, we're going to be testing our function here to see if it works, the function that is going to be logging in the user. All right. So make sure that your user, I'm going to go back to the users table. Make sure that in the edit your user and make sure you put a password in the column password there. All right. And I just put a password 123 there in the Rico username one. And here I just put a password secret in the username because we're going to be using those fields there to validate. All right, so make sure that you have your users table and you have your data inserted in there. All right, just making sure. All right, perfect. So we got this function right here, login user. We need to go to login.php, copy the name, go to login.php and put it right here. All right, I'm just gonna put it right below the form tag. All right, just put it right there. All right, you can call this from anywhere you want. It really doesn't matter right now since we don't have any other functions that will interact with this. All right, and enter. Now go ahead and try it out. Rico 1 2 and 3, enter. All right, so it should redirect you to admin. It should work really good. All right, you can go back and try another different password, submit, and it will redirect you back to login. You don't see it, you just see a little thing going right here. You'll see, you see that? It's super fast. But anyway, I want to actually let the user know that this is actually working or not, right? If they are typing in a wrong password, we want to actually kind of give them some information. So let's go to functions and create a message function with some sessions. All right, so this is just going to be like a helper function, and first we're going to create one that will set the message. All right, and one that will display the message. So let's just call this display message. This is the first one. Actually, let's create a set message first. All right, beautiful. And this one's going to take a parameter, and I'm just going to type in here, oops, MSG for message, right? So we could say something like if not empty, there we go, MSG, if it's not empty, then we'll set it, right? We'll set a session, all right? Well, we create a session called message, and we apply that string to it, MSG. All right, so whatever string is coming from here is going to be assigned to message. Remember that it's from the right to left. That's how we assign things. All right, so if it's not empty, right? If it's empty, we could go ahead and get MSG and apply an empty string to it. All right, so that would be our set message function. Let's go ahead and create a display message function. Display, and I know this is kind of long, message. It just makes sense, right? All right, so how we're gonna do this? Well, first of all, we need to check to see if this session is available, right? So we don't get an error. So we're gonna say if it's set session message, right? Then we're gonna echo it. We're gonna echo that. There we go. That's it, right? And at the same time, we're gonna unset it once we echo it. So that way, when we refresh, it's not there again. So we're gonna use this unset predefined function from PHP to unset it. All right. So that's it for that. There's nothing that we could do after that. All right. If it's set, then we echo it. If it's not set, we don't do anything with it. All right. I think that should work really good. And let's go to down here to our functions for the login page. There we go. So if for some reason we can't find a user, we're going to redirect them to login.php, but at the same time we can set a message, right? Let's just paste that in here, and we can passing a string saying your password or username are wrong. All right, whatever you want. Right, so we set that session there, and then we can display somewhere else. So save it, go back to your login, and right below the H1 here we could put in the H2, and we could display it. Let's use that. Let's see if it works. Right, display message, that's the name of it. All right, let's cross our fingers and let's see if it works. That would be awesome, right? All right, perfect. Let's refresh. Let's put something here and submit. Wow, nice, right? Your password, username are wrong, and if we click enter, I put my cursor here, click enter again, it's done. It's unset again. If you don't put that unset, you're gonna see the message again there. All right, so that's beautiful, isn't it? All right, of course, if we type the right password, it would take us back to admin, but we could say something like this. Watch this. If we get redirected to admin, we could also set a session there and say, you know what? Welcome to admin. And we can pass in the username. Look at this. All right, we can concatenate that, or we can even put it inside a string here if we use curly brackets there. Welcome to admin. That would be beautiful, right? If it works, right? All we have to do is go to admin. Let's go to admin here and go to index. Oops, we haven't converted this page yet. All right. We could though still put it in here somewhere. Let's just try it right now. I don't know if it's gonna work. This is navigation dashboard right here below this H1. I'm gonna put an H2 here, some PHP. Actually, this is not gonna work. I'm sorry. Let's just not do that now because we're not including it yet. We don't have the header or anything, so it's not gonna work. All right, this session here, because the functions is in functions.php and we're not linking anything here, it's not gonna work. But anyway, know that you could do that. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it like that for you, so you can later on we can display this message in admin with the user's name, and we let them know that they are in admin, right? Even though they know already. But anyway, I think this was pretty cool, right? Oh, another thing before you go that I want to do is let's center this with a class. Let's add a class to the H2, and let's say text center, and this class is already predefined in the Bootstrap framework, so just know that. Enter here and just type in anything and submit, and you can see that that's center there. Another thing that you could do besides center is that you can add another class called BG, saying something like BG warning, and I think this will give you a nice background color to that text there. Let's type in anything. There you go. Your password or username are wrong. Beautiful, right? All right. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this lecture, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.